It's so nice to have you here, Guleid. How are you today?
Yeah, not bad. Thanks for the invite. Appreciate to be here.
Thank you so much. And everyone, this is our technical and engineering manager, Guleid. It's our honor to have him here and answer some questions and share his experience about the graduation theme. So we have a few questions to ask. The very first one is, what degree did you choose and when did you graduate, Guleid?
I done a biomedical science degree. It's been a while since I graduated, to be honest with you. So I went from uni in 2009 to 2013. I had a sandwich year placement as well. So my course was a 4-year course.
It's brilliant. And I mean, yeah, we all understand this is not only for the fresh graduate, also for the people who had graduated for years. So thank you so much for sharing this with us. So the second question is, why did you pursue your degree?
In terms of science, I've always been into science. I've always had an interest in science and the human body element of it all. I originally wanted to do a pharmacy degree, and I was en route to do a pharmacy degree. However, towards the last part of college, I really realised that I'm more into my biology rather than chemistry. Like I just mentioned, it's about the human body for myself and actually studying about myself and what we can do as part of our cells and everything else that goes with it. So on that basis, I actually changed from doing pharmacy and went on to do a biomedical science degree. And it was also coming from the background I come from. It's also making your parents and family proud and going through the university element rather than sort of exploring apprenticeships or vocational educational courses.
Understood. That's brilliant, and it's brilliant that to hear more about the choice that you make and the reason behind that. And so it comes to our next question is how has your degree supported your career choice?
Well, when I graduated, I did work in a lab for about 2 weeks. Working in a lab really demonstrated to me I'm more of a people's person, I'm more of a salesman, I'm more of a talkative guy, rather than sit behind machines and apparatus and various other devices that's used in the lab. So in a lab is very different than being in a lab at university. In university, everything's done by a human method. You use a pipette to measure and so forth. However, in a lab, they've automated it where it's all computerized. So you're not really doing anything and people weren't really sort of communicating as much as what we would do in recruitment. So therefore, after doing my degree, 2 weeks in a lab, I realized this isn't for me. It's not what I want to go and do. Even though I did a sandwich year and on a placement, and then I landed in sales, funny enough. I used to do telesales. So I'd grown out of telesales. I used to work for Carphone Warehouse. So I'd grown out of telesales, and not the last person, but one of the customers that I upgraded was a recruitment consultant, and she said to me, why don't you get into recruitment? And it's not something that I've ever explored. So I started to look into it, and a lot of people say they sort of fell into recruitment. I didn't. I chose to go into recruitment. So I looked and did a bit of research, and I realised this is a career where you can carve your own career. So as you can tell, in the last 18 months, I've been promoted twice. So as long as you put your head down and you've got the focus, you can get far within recruitment. So I chose the recruitment path, rather than say, like everybody else will tell you, I fell into recruitment. But no, I chose to be in recruitment, and I still love recruitment. Because what you've got to understand is from my scientific background, I wanted to do pharmacy to help people, to know about people's bodies element. So recruitment, I'm still helping people. I'm getting people better jobs or getting them a job, which they never had. And you really see of how people progress in life, and that's why I enjoy, hence why I do recruitment.
Brilliant! Congratulations on your promotion.
No worries, thank you.
And also, I mean, it seems like it's a very different choices. So, are you happy with these choices? Do you find it difficult when you trying to change this path from biology to this career recruiting?
Yeah. What you got to love the job that you're in.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's gonna feel like a job. This job that I'm in definitely doesn't feel like a job. I enjoy coming here. I enjoy helping people. I enjoy earning the money aspect of it all, which you do in recruitment. But I really love the choices that I've made, and I enjoy it in terms of I don't feel like I've wasted time to go into university. I still educate myself. Like, and right now I recruit in technical engineering. When I started to recruit in technical engineering, I put myself through an electrical installations course so I can speak to the people that I'm speaking to on a peer-to-peer level rather than a consultant to an electrician. So therefore, I don't regret leaving the biomedical science side of things. I could always pick it up. I'm always still sort of keeping myself in tune with what's happening in that sector as well. But no, I'm happy with the career choices I made, and it's paid off.
Yeah, that's fantastic. I think that's a very good example for all our upcoming graduates and also the graduate for years about their choosing their career. So the very last question that we want to ask is like, what advices could you give to the graduates?
The advice I'd give graduates is be bold when you're looking for work. Don't be shy. Nobody can tell what you're after unless you tell them. So be bold and be confident in your ability to get the job. Because in recruitment, you can learn the steps along the way. It's similar to, I believe, what Richard Branson says, or it's Steve Jobs, one of the two, where it says, if you get offered a job that you don't know anything about, accept it and then go on to learn the job afterwards. So don't be scared, be ambitious and keep dreaming.
Yeah, cool. Thank you so much, Guleid. It's very nice to have you here, and we love have you here. Thank you.
No worries, thank you.